Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Little Busters, and we are going to continue the KUD story once again. Yeah, I thought like we're going to end the road soon, but it seems like it's not the case. I mean, we still didn't have like anything from Tevuan, but I guess KUD is not there, so we might not have any of the scenes on Tevuan, but still, it takes quite a long time. And I'm kind of glad because I was kind of disappointed that in Kurugaya Road was very short episode actually, and I didn't feel like I would stitch anything there. But yeah, I was quite disappointed actually in Kurugaya Road ending, like the true end, that she like just all that happened just changed. It's just like she remembered who wrote the message and she remembers Ricky. I mean, that's cool and stuff, but it didn't change much. And KUD Road is like entirely like different playthrough. So yeah, I'm excited about KUD Road actually. So let us go and let's see what's going to happen this time. Who knows? Maybe this time we'll arrive to the ending, because we're going to confront actually KUD about her past and her dreams that she thrown away in the previous episode. KUD made it to class just in time. The noisy morning classroom drowned out her greeting. She was still feeling down. First period started. Before I could say anything to her, class had already come to an end. I made up my mind and called out to KUD. KUD? She was hanging her head and holding her textbooks close to her chest. Yeah. I can see that you do not want to throw these things away. I can see this. No, but cheer up. That's all I could say. I had so many things I wanted to say, but when I looked at KUD's face, none of them would come out. We left the classroom together. Yeah, it's not easy to bring up. We walked in silence. Yeah? What is it, KUD? I'm going with you. Oh. Is it okay if I come? She gave a slight nod. She wanted to visit the bookstore. I watched her disappear inside without a word. I tagged along, but I wasn't going to buy any books. I had nothing else to do, so I waited at the entrance. Why would you not enter this bookstore even if you don't want to buy a book? You just like look, you're with someone who wants to buy a book. You can like give advice or something. Like, why? Oh my god, Ricky, are you serious? Oh, wow. She's still in there. Did something happen? I checked on the time on my cell phone. Even more than 30 minutes since she'd gone in. I was hesitant, but I decided to look for her. She went in the natural science section. She was vacantly staring at the shelf. She was holding a few books and just staring on the shelf. KUD? She recalled in surprise. Nothing, you were taking a while, so I was worried. I looked at the books she was holding. How to teach Japanese. The basics of language. A brief history of the Japanese language. Oh, that hurts. Oh my god, that hurts me a lot. That hurts me, oh my god. This is painful. Are you okay? What are those books? No, you are not. I cannot. Oh my god, I just cannot. A teacher at a school.
私は出来が悪いものですから、勉強が不得意な子の気持
Okay, that is actually a good point. She might be a good teacher if you think like that, but yeah, it depends if you can like actually study one thing and you actually are good at this, but still your dream is something else and we all know this. Ah.
でも私は英語とかダメなので得意な国語とかどうかなって本を探しに来たのですよ。
She was talking really fast, yeah.
そういうわけで選んでいたら時間がこんなに経っていたというわけではレジに行ってきますね。
KUD? As she started to walk, the book started to fall out of her arms. She tried to hold on them but lost her balance. The books fell. We started picking them up. My eyes stopped on one particular book. KUD? The book title was Theories of a New Raw Materials and Fuel Tank Design. Yeah. She's still lingering to her dream. She's trying to hide all of this within like new dream that she created. Oh my god. Among all the teaching books scattered on the floor, that book was out of place. It was a thick hardcover that looked heavy. The page it had fallen open, had rows after rows of symbols and formulas on it. The characters were so tightly packed together, they looked like they could start spilling out of the page any second. She turned away and cast her eyes down. I couldn't see her expression from where I was. Her hand was stretched out and laid limp on the floor. One of her fingers suddenly hooked into mine. It was trembling. It was pitiful. I was so frustrated that I wanted to tear the heart from my chest. What I'm doing? KUD was so determined to put on a brave face that she had even lied to me. Her smiling face, her trembling hand. Honestly, what I'm doing? Still kneeling on the floor, I looked at the shelves. There were science magazines lined up. I wondered they were from before the accident. One had a picture of the rocket and the word TVU on it. KUD's eyes were glued to it. Oh. We left the store with the awkward air between us. Wow, this road is just like bringing everything out from the first playthrough. Off. About earlier, I started talking, but KUD didn't turn towards me. She was looking down, staring at her own shadow. That was all she said before she ran off to the girls' dorm. I couldn't follow her. I didn't take just her smile away from her. I also took her dream. I may have taken everything she had from her. She told me such a lie, even though she had told me what her dream was over and over. KUD? That kind of result, that kind of reality, it's like someone is telling me, step on whatever you need to achieve your goals, even if those things are important or valuable to others. Oof! It was painful. Why did things turn out like this? We weren't even wishing for anything crazy. All we were doing was praying for our tiny, modest dreams to come true. And yet it is precisely because of that our dreams are dashed by the most trifling things. And I'm the one who had been crushed their dreams. I'm probably crushing people's wishes and dreams without even realizing it. Their desires, their prayers, their hopes, I'm destroying theirs to further mine. Wow. What a thought. What is it I wanted so bad that I drove KUD to lie to me? I grabbed the dog tag in my pocket. I wanted to tell her not to throw this away, but she had chosen a different path by throwing it out. Shouldn't I acknowledge that? No, that's wrong. There's something wrong. Something was wrong, but I couldn't put it in words. I shook my head. Yeah, this is wrong. I heard the pamphlet for the field trip was to be handed out soon. I wasn't able to get into it, even though just preparing for the trip should have been fun. Yeah, current situation is no fun at all. Like, I don't think like any of these two can think about school trip right now. This is just... What a terrifying road it is. I'm actually really glad that I did KUD road as the first road. That I landed on the KUD road as the first one that I ever did in Little Busters. I'm really glad. I don't know, I feel like I enjoy Little Busters as much just because I have KUD road as the comparison as my first experience to everyone else, because this road feels so like real. Nothing had changed. As I said before, KUD might be not the best character, but her road is just like, it just feels real. Except that KUD had lost his smile. Nothing had changed. It was the day off. I was sitting on a bench and staring at the dog tag and the machine part in my hand. KUD? I felt KUD's pass from my line of sight. She was wearing her street clothes, which I didn't see very often. She seems to be headed to the school gate. I was suddenly struck with a sense of unease. Where did it came from? It was a lot like the feeling you get when someone thinks is going somewhere far away. I was about to call out to her, stop her. She disappeared just then. I sent her a text. No reply came. I called her. She didn't answer. KUD. My sense of unease was getting stronger. Oh my god, did she actually went after all? Did she decide to follow actually and to go with her? Did she change her mind? Now that shouldn't be possible, right? Because they will not give another ticket. She won't answer her phone. That made me very uneasy. I didn't know why. Just that I had a bad feeling. I gripped the dog tag and machine part and started running. KUD was standing in front of the school gate. She was in street clothes, but there was no mistaking that flax-colored hair. KUD? That's my line. Maybe she's just like disappearing because this is the Kioska word. This is not the real word yet after refrain. So maybe something's Kioska doing to reset everything again. Because it didn't went well. KUD, I tried calling you. You didn't answer, what's up? Yo. Why? She spun around to face me. Oh, this is the last CG that we were missing. I don't remember. Why she have the same CG as her previous road? Okay, this is weird because it's like already tattered without the button. Her cloak have like dirt on it. It's like she just came back from Tevuan, but it's not the case. It's weird that the... Okay, it's cute, yes, and sad, but still it's weird to me that they didn't change that. She stood there expressionless. Her hat, it's not expressionless. Actually it is, kinda. Her hat and cloak were covered with mud and machine oil. Oh, so it's intentional. Oh, what? Okay, what's happening? She seems to be smiling and nods at the same time. KUD? Why is your hat dirty? There are things I'd rather have said, but what came out of my mouth was trivial. He hesitated for a second.
正式棒なんです、これ。
Is it now? Okay, that's new info.
汚れているマントと帽子は最初にお母さんが私にくれたもの。だから汚れたままにしてあるのです。
Oh, so these are not yours. Like you're new that you are like using. Oh, so you have two sets. You have one set that you are using for school and stuff, and now you are using this because it's your mother's. Whoa. Okay, also this episode might be stitched to the previous one actually. Because it's only 60 minutes.
お母さんの苦労が染みついているので洗いたくなかったんですよ。
The cloak was fluttering in the wind. My unease was getting steadily deeper. We fell into silence. God seems to be looking somewhere far away. Like she was staring at something that I couldn't see. I swallowed the saliva in my mouth. I was unconsciously squeezing my hand tight. I confirmed what was it in my hand. I made up my mind and spoke. What are these? What are they? I showed her the talk tag and machine part. So I opened the box. I had a feeling that they were something you shouldn't be throwing out. That's good. Keep your feelings. Why not? She responded quietly. Oh my god, I feel so bad already. Your mother's things. And your dreams of going to space. You're throwing them all away? But you still kept the hat and the cloak. Who decided that you can't? KUD, you can't. I know I did. But I didn't expect this to happen. Should we respect that? I think we should, but oh my god. I have a feeling like she's making a mistake. But it's her choice. Oh my god. I don't know. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Like, would you respect her choice, or would you like still think that she should not throw it? Or like both? I don't know what to do. I certainly did say that. Instead of telling her whatever to go back or not, I told her that. She cast my own words into my teeth. Because of that, I didn't know what to say. She looked straight through me. Why? She was right in front of me, but she felt so far away. We were so close, but it was like we were separated by the great distance. Words floated in my mind. Your feelings will get across no matter what you are, where you are. And now she's tearing up again. But KUD, who was right in front of me, felt further away than anything else in the world. I tried to say something. I tried to move my legs. But I couldn't move, as if I were wrapped in chains. The way she spoke resembled moaning. Like she was desperately trying to come up with excuses. See, you don't want to do this. The way she was talking made everything sound like a lie. Oh, she was saying she wanted to throw them away. She decided. Should I accept her decision like last time? No, no, no. The voice of my heart refused. You are throwing away your dream.
そうです。もう全部捨てちゃいました。リキと一緒に捨てました。だからもういいんです。もういいんです。もうそれはいらないんです。お手数ですが、それは。
Ah, I do mind. I do mind a lot. No, I won't do it.
リキ。
You are lying when you say you want to throw them away. Yeah, we can hear this. That's not what you want.
リキ。
Like in the bookstore, what you want to do. The dream you described is what you told me in the bookstore. What you really want. Had she already completely given up? No. Her stopping in front of the bookshelf. She definitely hadn't given up. A thick book was about rockets. That's why she wanted to hide it from me. She hadn't decided. She was just pretending she decided. Her not going back. That was her throwing away the option of seeing her family. Her letting go of the metal fragment and her things related to space. That was her throwing away her dreams and feelings. I agreed to the former, so why was I refusing the latter? What physical trinkets she threw away was besides the point. You have to decide. Decide and own up to it. That's strength. It's strength what we must obtain. And KUD hadn't yet decided.
そうですよ。私はわがまま言っちゃダメ。
Oh.
もっとこう、私自身に合った夢を。
Her voice lost all its power. After all, she hadn't completely given up on her dream. She couldn't even convince herself. That's why she couldn't let go. She hadn't made up her mind. Just throwing things away isn't strength. I forced the words out. If you keep leaving things behind, when you are done, will you be able to smile? You seem to think that you've forsaken your family. But don't you think perhaps your family regrets leaving you by yourself as well? When you throw away your family and dreams, that means you are choosing to be alone. I need to save this and like have it as a screenshot. Wow, what a line. You're saying you don't need those connections. Don't you find that sad? So don't throw them away. Do you want to be alone? Do you want to be apart from everyone and all alone? Those words made her stiffen up. Where that lead you to smiling? It's hard to be alone. It hurts not being connected to anyone or anywhere. As I spoke, my feelings gradually took shape. KUD, you are doing this to me again. Her tone was heartbroken. But I continued anyway. I wanted to get through to her. We were laughed at for not being able to speak English. No matter how well you can speak Japanese or how much you know about Japan, the people around you don't see it. The things we touched and experienced every day, KUD had no connection to them. You told me about your time in Tevua. Didn't you say you were lonely because you couldn't speak any other languages? Even in her hometown, she felt like an outsider. You regret running away from your mother for asking you to be a gear. You thought that running from those expectations meant you were cutting ties with her, right? KUD had nowhere she belonged. No country, no town. And for her, you thought she failed to live up to her family's expectations. She believed she didn't even have a place amongst her family. Solidary Kudryevka. All alone, like the dog she was that was launched into the space. Dealing with everything alone. Somewhere no one can see. Somewhere no one knows. All alone. Is that the only place where she can fulfill her desires and find the salvation? But in the end, what is it KUD wants? If you don't need any connections with anyone, then why did I have to say that good luck charm? Why did we do that ritual together? Yeah. The painting things. The reason she didn't go back was because of her feelings for me. The thing that KUD, who had no place to belong and no connections, wanted was me. She trusted my feelings and decided to not go back. That was what I believed. But KUD was not saying she didn't want connections anymore. That was... Don't you trust me? If she trusts me, then we are connected. Which means we aren't connected if she doesn't. She shook her head. Then don't make me throw this out. I had said that good luck charm to her, but if I throw her feelings away now, then it's as if we had never shared that good luck charm together. That's why she was saying she don't need connections anymore. If we throw this away together, it's over. I won't do it. I won't do something like that. Making me sever the connection is like making me forsake her. Even if the girl who says she loves me claims that that's her desire, I don't believe that's her true desire or decision. You haven't decided. Enough of what? Are feelings something you can throw out? Are feelings of regret something you can throw out? You can't just throw away your ability to feel regret, can you? You can't throw out your feelings of regret. Your decision to throw that away isn't a real decision. I'm so on Ricky's side on this. Oh my god. I'm so glad we have this conversation. Because the girl I love is saying she wants to be alone. If she reached out, she would find me right there. Even so, it was like she was trying to pull away. Like, she was punishing herself. I don't think she needs to do that. Maybe if there was no evil in the world, if it was the kind of world KUD wish for, would anyone want to punish her? There's no way anyone would want that. Also, I don't know if you guys realize that. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. But I think, like, in KUD Road, Ricky is most open with his feelings. I think in KUD Road, Ricky, it's like the highest part. Like, a lot of the KUD Road, like, after actually, like, confessing and stuff, we have Ricky, like, actually acknowledging his love and, like, talking with the person he loves about his feelings, like, both of their feelings and stuff. I think, like, it happened mostly in the KUD Road. I don't think any other road has that much talk about actual relationship between the two characters. Even in Haruka Kanata Road, this is about their families, mostly how to help them, that yeah, we love and we'll help them and stuff. What else? In Komari Road, it's mostly also about her brother and her past. In KUD, it's like... It's also about, like, KUD family and stuff, but it's mostly about her, like, personal things. And the theme of, like, being connected and, like, not throwing your dreams and helping each other and stuff. I don't know, I have a feeling like, oh my god. This road is getting better with, like, each playthrough. What the hell? Now after I played every single other road, then I can see, or at least that I think I see, that this is the road where we have the most of the connection between Ricky and the person he loves. Let me know in the comments if you think it's the case, because I think it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know what you think. There's no way anyone would want that. Not even KUD herself. I'm right here. But it's like you are chained up in a prison. All alone where I can't reach you. Wow, this is called back to the cave. How do I get through to you? Whoa! We had flashback from the previous road. I just talked about cave. Whoa, okay. What did I just say? Why did I just say that? But it wasn't a really strong image. Yep, that's all connected. Because it already happened before in one of the loops. And Kyosuke also knows that, saying that it happened again. We remember it. Wow, Little Busters, you are such a good game. Connecting every playthrough together. Like, what she wanted was to be alone in a place like that. And also, I don't think I need to, like, stitch this together to the previous episode because it's long enough. If what she wanted was to go to a place like that, I wanted to offer her my hand. That's why you can't throw this out. You say you have a lump of regrets. You say those are fragments of your dreams. Those are the feelings that came from within you. That's why you have to keep them. You can't throw them out and forget. You need to remember. Even if it's hard, even if it hurts, you mustn't forget. That's all helpless people like us can do. Holding into bitter regrets and still maintaining a heart that can offer a hand and support others. Doing that sort of thing is terribly difficult for us. I held out my hand. There's no distance further than one between two people. Whenever you are right next to each other or separated by the ocean, it's the same. Our hearts are always far apart. So even so, I held out my hand. I held it out to tell her to take it. But that wasn't obvious. For KUD, who had one she felt connected to, it wasn't natural. It's natural, but not for her. So I held out my hand. I had offered her my hand. I thought it was a miracle. She reached out and took it. For someone who was all alone, that was truly a miraculous event. And who would that be? I smiled. Not everything would be fun. Many things would be difficult. More than we could count. Not everything would be happy. Many things would be painful. More than we could count. Every evil probably does exist out in the world. Probably not just good. But we could live through it somehow because we would have the warmth of each other's hands. That's why I held out my hand. I wanted her to know that. I wanted to show her my feelings. So I held out my hand. KUD wanted it too. What KUD had known? The same loneliness I had wanted was to take that hand. To be connected to the one she loved. That was her only wish. KUD? She didn't reject me. Soundlessly, like a wall had come down. I felt her warmth. Then she took them from me. She held the dog tag and machine part in her hand. She gripped them tightly and spoke. Okay, so she's holding it in the left hand here.
捨てたのにやっぱり戻ってきてしまうんです。
Yeah.
リキがいつも手渡してくれるから、私は受け取るしかないって私が気持ちを隠して言う。
Oh, fuck.
弱い私が嘘までついたのに、リキはいつも私の願うことをしてくれるから、本当にあなたは思ってしまったじゃないですか。
Oh.
手放したくないって私思ってしまったじゃないですか。黙ってこのままそう思ったのに、やっぱり離れたくないって。
She smiled through the tears. Let's go find everyone then. We'll talk about your dreams, your mother, English, and your country's good luck charms. She was crying and smiling. A day would probably come when she stops crying over her regrets of not going to. I wanted to be with her, holding her hand until the day came. Even if we sometimes cry and feel sad, we'll certainly find times to smile too. I believe that place where everyone was the place we could come home to. She spoke with a tearful voice.
見なくちゃいけないものがあるんです。一緒に見てくれますか？
Yeah, sure. What is it?
それはですね。
Her voice had a faint hint of cheer. There were tears on her smiling face. That I thought really was the smile I so cherished. Wait. Is that the proper ending? Or it's not? What happens? I'm confused, guys. I thought I could get like some end screen and stuff. But we did got the last CG of KUD. Huh. Okay, I feel like this ending was pretty good. I'm not sure entirely if this is the better ending than her original one. But I think it might be. I think it might be because KUD grew stronger with this actually. Her character developed more because she finally got to think for herself. She made a decision, but we knew like she basically developed something that she never had to do before. She actually made her own decision, and she was trying to hide the truth from herself. And she realized the feeling of like what the love is and everything. She probably wanted to go and see shooting stars or something at the end, right? The astronaut thing that we saw in the very first playthrough. We watched the sky together, I remember. You know what? I will just cut here and I will check in the guide if this is the proper way to make this ending. Because I might do something that like maybe cut it short. So I will be right back. Okay, so I couldn't really find anything like special. I thought like maybe it's like just like what we did. It's just like don't have the last you know, screen, I guess. Because on Steam, I got achievement for completing the alternate road. So that was it. Okay, so overall, as I said, I really like that alternate ending. I think maybe I'm just now thinking about the actual ending, like we saw her speaking, we remember her speaking about her dream and stuff. And I think it might be actually the better ending. I think the first ending was better, actually. I mean, it depends. It's hard to choose. It's hard to choose. I think both were great. The first one, she managed to survive. She managed to come back to us after a long time. And she strived for her dreams. She still, like, was attached to her dreams and everything. But in this road, she tried to toss away those dreams. But she regained them back. She have regrets. Maybe her family is actually gone. Who knows? We don't know this actually in this road. But we hope that everything is like good on the one after all. But it might not be because, well, she was as a sacrifice, we remember, from like the people there and stuff. That was Anyway, that was for the KUD road, so that's it for the KUD road. And yeah, we'll see. I will see in the next episode what I want to do. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the next episode yet, so we'll see. Anyway, we're still missing CGs. We definitely have some Rin, if I remember. There is we have everything for Mio, I think. Yeah, we have Saya, so we need to do something with Saya. We have one mysterious CG here that I don't know what belongs here at all. And we have one for Refrain Rin, actually. This is the CG that we get at the end of normal road, I think, or at the beginning of the refrain. Not entirely sure, but I think it's the beginning of the refrain. So yeah, we still need 3 CGs and bunch of achievements, but I don't think I will do all of the achievements actually, because it's like this live form apparently as well. So yeah, anyway, that will be it for today's episode. Let me know in the comments what you think about this ending. How would you compare it to the previous one? Did you like the first ending of KUD better, or the alternate ending when she came to her own decision and we helped her out, figured out her like feelings overall towards like us and her family? Like yeah, it will be hard. We still feel regrets. Everyone feels regrets, but it's not like you can just toss away your dreams. It's just running away. She said she will not run away from things that she can do, but by throwing these things away, she essentially tried to run away. And that was contradictory, I think. So that's good that Ricky had this little talk with her at the end. Anyway, that will be it for this episode. So thank you everyone for being with me. Thank you for supporting me. So leave up a like if you liked the episode, dislike if you could dislike it, you can subscribe. If you're not subscribed, you can also become channel member if you want to see the episodes early and also support me. And yeah, thank you everyone. That was amazing road. Amazing both roads, actually. And yeah, I will see you in the next episode. Thank you once again, and for the Pocket Watch, let's going out.